Yeah, ignore that.
Brief
Alright.
it.
Welcome to Operation House Blur. So, same as last time, non-mission admin stuff, server name. The IP has changed. I don't think it's a static IP anymore, so you may have to keep checking back here. One thing to definitely take note is, forget how to bring the laser pointer up. Wait, well, while I'm figuring that out, auto connect is disabled, so you'll have to manually connect your SRS. So keep that in mind. You can't just simply join the server and have it join. Pretty much standard F10, your aircraft only, spectators, and no labels. Cool. Situation. So the country of Remanabad has received a KJ-2000 from its ally China, which is currently sitting pretty at Makeup, which is currently defended by a single SA-11 battery and a light DCA flight of 2 MiG-29s overhead. With an airfield so lightly defended as such, it's pretty easy to get in there and smash what is a high-value asset while essentially they've got their backs turned. That being said, obviously there is an SA-11 and a DCA flight, not completely undefended, but for the value of destroying that aircraft, pretty lightly defended. So enemy order of battle. Main things to point out is the 2-ship MiG-29A Alphas overhead Makeup currently, DCA. With a possible scramble of MiG-23s out from Krasnodar, but their readiness has been assessed as low. Obviously a KJ-2000 one of, and they have a mix of Su-24s and Su-34, 24s and 34s chilling at the ramps at Makeup, considered secondaries essentially. SAM threats, obviously SA-11 at Makeup, which is one of, and then they got an SA-10 at Kraz, SA-5 at Napa, and Makeup is then outside of the SA-11 is defended by ZU-23 emplacements and 1 to 2 SA-9s. So think manpad, but on a truck. So commander's intent: destroy the KJ-2000 AWACS plane while it's down on the ground and obviously lightly defended. To that end, Leopard is going to be doing seed cap for this one in F-16s, and they're mainly interested in suppressing the SA-11 so other flights can move in. And they'll be waiting for contract word blanket from Puma before they're going to start shooting. And then once they're Arizona, they're going to go into cap as necessary. Cougar is going to be the main strike today. Primary objective is the destruction of that KJ-2000. That goes first before anything else. But essentially, while the door is open, we're going to try and cause as much trouble as possible. And we want to try and attrite whatever we can get down there. So, extra munitions, just shoot it all over the ramps, and try and destroy as much material as possible. Jackal is going to be the fighter sweep for today. Again, not looking too scary. 2-ship MiG-29 Alpha DCA. Presume short burn, but they may be carrying ERs. We're not sure, but it would fit the profile if they were carrying a standard R27R 73 payload. And once that strike is done, or correction, sweep, essentially they'll be moving into hold over Makeup and just make sure nothing comes out of Kraz. And that leaves Puma, which are A-10s for today. They'll be attriting the SA-11 at Makeup once Leopard starts putting down the AGM-88s. And then much like Cougar, once the SA-11 is gone, feel free to release any additional ordnance into Makeup. So we're starting at 0500 local, and first light's 0530, so no MVGs for today. 18 degrees, 2 layers scattered broken, and winds from the southwest, 3 knots. Bullseye is centered on Gudada. So keeping in mind, this is an old photo, this was from 18 hours ago. but it just gives us a rough overhead of what we're dealing with here. So parked aircraft, looks like these are their two main aprons. They do have what seems to be where they're parking their heavier aircraft in this area in red, and multiple SA-11 tells have been spotted in the pink zones, along with an EWR site, but consider low priority. So admin phase for today, we're taking out of Sanakikoki. We're going to be rejoining with Texaco 2-1 in the north to top off, and then we're going to proceed straight to holding. Marshal line for today is extends out from Gudada towards 025, and we don't want to be crossing that until it's assessed that as long as we stay behind the Marshal line, they're not going to try and push any flights our way. So color coded here in the bottom left, but I'm going to read it off as it is. So we've got Leopards at hold Alpha at 27 or 28, Jackals at Bravo 25 26, Cougar at Charlie 23 24, and then we got Puma at Hog at 12 and 13. As we go later on, you'll have your list of waypoints, but you'll have two waypoints, hold east and hold west, and they are located on the north wall of these holds, also marked by the little white pips there. So my recommendation to stay inside the box is come in, hold east, and just have your course set so you're flying they're heading towards course west, and then make like left-hand turns. And that should keep you inside your altitude, or correction, your airspace. But then again, we are completely altitude deconflicted, tankers and bar cap in all, so if you do drift, it won't be too much of an issue. Cool, tactical phase. So when all flights are reported ready, vol time will start. Jackal's first to push and begin their sweep, followed by Puma 60 seconds after. And this is because the A-10 ingress takes a while. Don't expect the bigs to cause them too much trouble, as they'll be busy with Jackal, but we do want to just hold Puma back a minute there just to make sure the bigs take the right fight. Once Jackal has reported Grand Slam, essentially DCA has been dealt with, Leopard and Cougar to push and hold outside the SA-11 Mez. So at approximately vol plus 20, so that's 20 minutes, Puma's going to call blanket. So I'll be nearing the end of their ingress, and that's a contract word for essentially for Leopard to begin to suppress the SA-11, which they'll do so. Lots of factors at play, but we're planning for about 8 to 10 minutes of suppression. Leopard will obviously keep everyone informed of what's going on there, and Cougar and Puma to go direct to target once blanket's called. Actually, a little more extra on this. So yeah, when the SA-11 is down, we're essentially doing our taskings. So a couple of slides back, Puma's after the SA-11, Cougar's after the KJ-2000, and Leopard is essentially, once they're out of harms, they're going to flex into cap, and Jackal, once DCA is down and the SA-11 is suppressed, they're going to look towards Kraz. But I recommend for Jackal not to set up inside the mez of makeup, just in case that either Leopard runs out of harms or Puma's unable to clear the field. So ground ops today is going to be a little more complicated because it's tight quarters. So we'll go down the list here. So again, Sanaki, which will be your steer point 1, 27 in use, wind 225 at 3 knots. I'm going to check in, and by check in, I mean not on ATC, but on your tactical / interflight. So your AUX radio with your flight members. We're going to shoot for 0515 local. So the way we're going to work this today is we're going to taxi one flight at a time, and essentially when that flight goes to line up, then the next flight will begin taxiing. So it's going to be in order of Jackal, Cougar, Leopard, Puma. All aircraft will be fully loaded minus fuel tanks. Actually, correction, I think Cougar may have their fuel tanks, but you'll have time to essentially rearm. Speaking of which, park in the arming area before lineup. So we got in red here, essentially a hold short / rearm point. So if you want to adjust your payloads or do any last minute checks, park up in pads 64 through 67. And again, the usual payload, delivery, modex, countermeasures, all that good stuff. And then here, when that flight lines up for 2-7s, let's say in this case, be Jackal being first, the next flight will call their taxi, and we just go down the line. And we have a divert available at Miravoli. So just a couple of contract words, not going to go too much in detail on this one, so Sandman means Leopard's ready to suppress the SA-11, so I'll be calling that out as flight leader Leopard. Blankets for Puma when they're ready for the SA-11s to come in, because they're definitely going to be the last folks to get to target. Sleepy time, Leopard is Arizona, and we'll be flexing into Cap. Grand Slam is for Jackal. Once that DCA has been knocked out over makeup, call it out loud and proud, so Leopard and Cougar know when to push out of the hold. And then one for everybody, Miller time, job is done, and your RTB. Okay, not going to go too much in depth on this one either. This is mainly just for flight leads, just to kind of get squared away. So stuff, mode freeze, yardsticks, radar channel, that good stuff, along with your waypoints. One thing for the F-15Es, steer point 5 is a target point, so make sure to use the X decimal format. And an addendum on top of that for the F-15s, you guys have got some offset points. So 5 decimal 0, 1 through 3 is the different ramps at target point 5. And I've forgot to add it to the briefing, but you also have a target point 5.04, which will be Krasnodar. And then you've got in aim points, these just show you the box that you're occupying in the hold, so you can see the corners, but essentially it's just a little extra help. If you're just following the waypoints, you'll be fine. And then again, frequencies and any other assets, all the other assets in the AO. Going for Bengal, it's marked on the situation map. They're essentially being goalie cap. If things start heading, say, 10-20 miles from the Marshall Line, they're going to push out of that and start shooting long range. All right, any questions? The fast and the funniest.
Yeah.
Yep, shoot.
So once Grand Slam is called from the whole point above, we have to wait for the blanket call to...
Nope, we're not.
Oh.
We don't need to wait for blanket, because but do not tread inside the mez until blanket has been called. If we go back a couple of slides, here we have SA-11 mez at 22 miles. So target point 5, don't trespass within 22 miles until blanket, or the SA-11 dirt has faded.
Okay. Who's doing what? Who's flying what?
Good question.
Sergeant Iron and Hogs.
So we'll start from the top. So Leopard is going to be Rich 1, Tora 2. If Zello can make it, he'll be 3. For Cougar, we've got Tokyo 1 and Brief 2. For Jackal, we have Potato 1, Baron 2, Kitty 3. And then obviously for Puma, the A-10s, we have Sarge 1 and Milkman 2.
Laser codes as well.
Shouldn't be any confliction. I think the A-10 have got their own codes. If there is issues there, then I'll take the blame on that one. That just completely slipped my mind.
Even between the F-15s, even if we both launch at the GB-10s at the same time, I don't think there'll be an issue, because we'll be launching them at the AWACS plane anyways. So even if there's...
I mean, it will be deconflicted just by tasking, because while you're looking for that KJ-2000, the A-10s are plinking away at the SA-11.
Yeah, so the idea is while you guys are suppressing the SA-11 and it's not actively taking out the strike package, we're destroying it so that we take the time limit off of us. The problem is if we don't do that, then we gotta complete in 5 minutes or we're fucked.
Yeah. Okay.
One other thing Sarge just mentioned though, I'm technically on the slate as Puma 1 and he's Puma 2. That said, especially when we go into the canyon and I'm taking lead, he's going to be handling most of the comms, so you might hear him more often than me.
That's fine. But yeah, so just for SA then, so Milk, you're Puma 1, and then Sarge is Puma 2. Have I got that the right way around?
Correct, yeah.
Gotcha.
Alright, I'm definitely tumbleweed for this.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So did you miss the briefing, or?
No, I got the briefing. Just download time is too long.
Gotcha. So you're no, yeah, okay, no worries. So actually, because let's think now too. So yeah, we're looking at about 8 to 6 minutes of suppression time now, with 2 Vipers.
Hey guys,
Hey,
Okay,
Yambo.
that's cool.
Hey, there he is.
I just got in, guys. I need to take a meal, so
Gotcha. You'll probably end up. So I was hoping you could do a bit of control, but in that case, just jump into someone's back seat if you're looking to get stuck in.
Yeah.
If you want to coordinate with.
I'll rather see this one out. If I
Yeah, I think that's for the best. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry,
No worries,
guys.
bro. Nah, it's okay, man. Don't you worry. Alrighty, so we're about to come to 20 past here. Anything else? Anything anyone can think of? Though one thing I will mention, so there's no contract word for this, but we'll be communicating with, especially when we're nearing sleepy time. And I'm not just going to shout sleepy time. I'm going to say 2 minutes till sleepy time. But I will need an update on what's going on with that SA-11, whether it's going to be a factor or not. And all flights should still proceed with caution until we're absolutely sure that SA-11's dead and gone. Again, I'm gonna, when I call sleepy time, it's not gonna go active immediately. It needs time to approximately 30 to 50 seconds to boot back up. But you definitely don't want to be in that mez at 22 miles when that's happening. And 22 miles, that's at 30,000 feet, by the way. If you're lower, then it's a lot shorter. So,
Yep.
Positive. All right, I think that's everyone squared away. So we're going to drop down into the ready room. Each flight will take a channel, and we'll just do a quick flight lead brief. And at past, server will go live. And next thing to look out for is 0515 local for check-in.
Sounds Gucci.
All right, let's go. Actually, just yeah, we got enough. 4 rooms. Yeah. All right, see you folks there.
See ya.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Hog territory.
Yoink.
Oh, the first people to get into a voice channel, the first people to get into the server. Let's go.
I'm actually gonna back out and change name.
Okay. 7, 6. Got
Jesus, you're right. The game loads so much faster.
Yeah, holy shit, dude. I don't know what they did, but oh,
It is
Unreal.
magical. Ah. I regret picking these slots. I wish we were outside.
I am. Are you not?
I'm across from you, or I should be across from you, and I guess I'm in a has.
Oh, yeah, I've got stars above me for sure.
Ah, I have armored shelter. I get to start in the dark.
Just barely see. Coming from the east, a little sliver of light, but it's over my left shoulder anyway, so I can barely see it, and it's definitely not bright enough to help me on any of my instruments, so...
Start to
Yay.
the dark.
Flashlight.
Alright. The stream is actually running, and it's not overlaid by the fucking OPSEC screen. Cool.
Hey.
Yeah, I rode along on last week on the back seat of Rich, and it's just like, oh god, I gotta do the thing and the stuff, and like, I got the voice back, but I didn't get off of the OPSEC into the game screen, so it's just like the one for the entire 4 hours. It's like, oh fuck. All right, stop stream, delete. Like, oh.
Hey.
All right. Yeah. You can't look at the kneeboard in game while it's paused, unfortunately. I have a lot more waypoints than is necessary. I think, I don't know how far into it. I think I'm using like 48 or 49 waypoints.
Yeah, no, I was looking at it. I think once we complete our strike, I'll just go mission and slam it to Gudada.
Yeah, that's...
And call it good.
Yeah. That's
Because we'll definitely be able to see. Like,
Yeah.
we'll just break it.
Let me clean off my index here.
Understand. Ooh. Yay, my vape almost fully charged. Like, 30 minutes that we did this. Yes. So that was weird. I need to make sure I don't take any hits while we're doing this Valley Flight too, because I
You
genuinely earlier. Yeah, no, I took a draw, and the fucking vape shop only had like these 80-watt ass fucking coils. They're these huge hurricane generators, so of course it built this huge fucking cloud, and it's the reverb, so it works off of cameras. And I just put a fucking smoke grenade in front of them, so they were just like, ugh.
Oh man.
Oh,
block the infrared by vaping out massive clouds. Yeah, I didn't go through and make a pixie skin. Like, trying to finagle a red wing would have been a pain in the ass.
It's all good.
So I have a gray one that's slightly modified.
Well, I was gonna say, to be fair, I didn't even do it because I paid somebody on lag to do it. So,
Yeah.
no biggie.
Yeah. I think when we wind up in the area, if you want to start, basically just like, all right, cool, we pop up, we pick out targets, you start from the left, I start from the right.
Sounds good.
And then it sounded like Puma's gonna be, or not Puma, whoever, our seed guys are gonna be sitting there waiting for us. So the blanket call is gonna be a lot later than I expected.
Yeah.
Hopefully they're going to be set up and ready, but if we get out of the mountains and they're not set up, we're going to have to like sit and orbit at like 300 feet.
Well, we'll be out of the mountains for sure by the time they call Grand Slam. It may still take us about 10 minutes though to get from there to our setup point, because we gotta snake our way through foothills to keep cover.
No,
it might be doable.
Did all the timing off 300 ground speed, and it should be 10 minutes thereabouts for us to get through the mountains and then out into the foothills, and then another 6 to 9 minutes to get into weapons range.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so we'll fly through the mountains, get out of the mountains, we turn west, or northwest-ish, and then when we turn due north, we've got, like, that's our last chance before we enter the SA-11 range.
Okay.
That was kind of part of why I did the thing, and my route was slightly south from yours. It's like, alright, once we're inbound, I just want to go due straight at the fucking thing. At least we got the dedicated server this time around.
Fortunately, it's in
We've-
Ireland, so we have shit things. But
Only 120.
it's a jetty.
It is. But I mean, when we've got, I mean, no, you're not at the far end. I don't. Oh, we've got somebody out on Pacific time, like
Texas, yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't remember who it was out in frickin' California or somewhere thereabouts, and then other direction you've got Torah. So Ireland's probably one of the better options. I don't know. Don't know. I mean, you go the other direction, like, all right, cool, everybody connecting to Texas, and like Torah just has to hop over the ocean. Which I figure's faster than snaking through 2 or 3 changeovers.
Yeah, because I gotta head over to the East Coast and then head off through Canada over to
Yeah. Freaking
Britannia land.
internet routing, fun times.
Indeed.
3 minutes still.
Yeah, exactly. It just flipped over on my watch.
Nice. I'm gonna take a last second. BRB. And mute myself up. Wait for the go. Cool. And I'm in game and it's freaking dark.
Alright, I'm back.
I'm here. I was waiting for the game.
Good save. I've got nothing else, so yeah, if we're gonna meet up.
Yeah.
In like 20 seconds.
That's set. Z set. That's set. Good. Shiny, right? Alt that. 013. It went.
Just because I know you're muted, you don't need to unmute. Yeah, any issues, come find me, but I'm just going to take it that you guys are ready to roll.
Yeah, we're good.
Sweet. Yep, that's past, so yep, see you guys in the air.
Let's go! Come on. Oh, S. No, wait, no. Can't. What?
Request refueling.
SRSY.
Request
Copy.
rearming.
What?
Copy.
That. Flying the hog. That one.
Refueling complete. Rearming complete.
Hello, blood. Come hither. That. Where is my... Where did I put it up in here? 2, 1, 4. Still thinking. Like hello.
Shalom.
Pedestrian. No position. Speed. Other. Okay. Man, it's been a minute since I've played. CC function 2049 function waypoint incomplete. Oh, I get ghosting on that. I'm gonna have to fuck with my DLSS settings. Function nav align. Cool. Alright.
Alright, I'm ready to rock.
Give me like 30 seconds. Yep, that beat. Can I use my...
Chief, remove the wheel chocks. Copy. Wheel chocks are now removed.
Camera. Nozzle steering. Let's speed up. Pull chalk. See you on CTF, Channel 2. And also we have to sit and wait for everybody else. Unless you want to slow boat our way up to the IP.
Nah, we'll sit and wait. Besides, we can go ahead and get our TAD, weapons, everything else set up. I'm punching in laser codes right now. 1631 for my zone.
Search 1632 1632 set on my end. Inventory 54s GBU 54 1632 set symmetric status. That's all up and good. That profile steps. TAD. Standby status. Man, I'm gonna have to do something with the DLSS. It's fucky.
Yeah, I've noticed whatever implementation they've got is definitely very early. It's definitely with the trees and foliage, it's fucky. The other issue is DLSS doesn't really play well with like labels and text in very small places, and that's like 80% of this fucking game.
Yeah, it looked good when I was doing it flat screen. It's in VR, it's dog.
Yeah.
I can't see shit.
Yeah.
Oh, and on the net, I'm running Own 2 Group 1 and ID of HG12 here. Okay. I'm at nighttime. Okay. Previous exits. Previous TCP. CDU. Background function. Flight plan. That thing. Down here, 'cause it's a little easier to see.
Copy, I got 0101, both group and own. Confirm you got Hotel Golf 1-2 for your call time.
Affirm.
Copy, okay, I'm already preset to Hog 1-1, so we're good. Here, tell you what, let's pop over to 242 real quick and just check so they know that we're here. So I'm gonna chat 242.
That was FM.
Standing by SRS, keep on side. Puma, check 242.
2. Jeez.
I love playing the F-16 and the A-10 back and forth.
I know. It turns out we only have 40 waypoints.
When you say turns out we only have 40, we still have... Oh no, I've got all of them.
Mine says it's full. I'm on the flight plan all the way down. Oh, I might have the waypoints, but the flight plan doesn't like them, maybe.
Yeah, switch over to mission. I'm getting them on mission, but I'm really just using the flight plan to auto do our ingress.
Ah. Nice, that's good to know. Okay, 40... 48. 46, 45, 44. 42. Right. Yeah. Shoot too. Yeah, just A-10 thing, sitting waiting on everybody else.
Yeah, genuinely, I'm surprised that Rich still hasn't run in 15 minutes for startup.
113. Yeah. They contracted at 15 in to do their check-in, so another minute plus for them to actually do their thing.
Jekyll's taxiing to runway.
Don't worry, that'll happen.
Yeah, he did say check in on their own freak, so we'll see. Oh, question for you, Mr. Texas.
Go for it.
Chili, onion, and beans? Question mark? And or beans?
Onion, beans, and brisket.
Cougar taxiing to runway.
I'll have to try brisket at some point. It's just super easy for ground beef.
Oh, wait, what?
No. You still put ground beef in. You just add a little bit extra for spice.
Ooh. And on that line, how spicy do you like it?
Ooh, so this is where I gotta be honest. Despite growing up a stone's throw away from the border, relatively speaking, I'm white as fuck. I hate spicy food.
Damn.
Yeah, so as you could probably guess, salt and pepper in my chili, please. Thank you.
I'll make sure I never feed you my chili. Or if I do, I'll do a special batch.
I was gonna say, one-pot meals in general I'm good for, but yeah, chili is very much a minefield for me. Oh, speaking of, here comes the duck walk.
268.
Hi, Martin.
Hello.
out to your left eventually.
Well, that parking area where they want us to rearm is like 4 planes wide. IMO, we should probably wait and just be the last people out.
I vote going all the way down to the end of the runway, because they're going to have fun trying to get off in like 6,000 feet.
That's a good point. I'm going to go ahead and top up the gas tanks then here.
No, hold on. What am I missing? That one. Yeah.
Come on, little buddy, you can do it. That thing's got pretty big engine.
He's just shit talking on that.
Jackal sorting short runway 27 at Foxtrot.
Are you seeing my nose light wiggle?
Yeah, you got good steering.
Okay, Cougar flight taxiing to runway.
More just the funny of like, I'm sitting here wiggling it just cause I can.
Well, they just finished gassing me up, so if we wanted to go ahead and tack down, we can, but we probably want to double check, make sure no one else has the same idea.
Well, Jackals are first, Cougars second, then the third people, and then us, and it's gonna take them forever to get gas up in the air.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, we might as well go ahead and just enjoy the sunrise, keep peanut gallery people that come by us. Once the last flight comes by, we'll shift onto the taxiway and then shoot by to the end.
That's the plan. Yeah, I'm just sitting at 98, so it's just like, I'll wait another few minutes for top up.
Just to
Yeah, I
double check,
would
channel
simply
2
come
is
down, so I would
the,
have to build it up, but once we go ahead and get people up,
or no,
fill it up too.
Cougar.
Bark. That profile, that's all set up. That. So many options! Actually, what I'm going to do, is I'm going to go ST4K. Blop, right? And if I go here, if I go to mission,
2.
let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, 7 needs to be changed, but yeah. Let's see. Okay. Yes. Snarky. Then 8. 10. 12. 14.
All players on the SERP, get well. Once you've got everything in order and you're ready to taxi, make sure to push main 2 for ATC.
Okay, let's see here. So, PG01.
2, let's go ahead and push 249 of them.
Nope.
Hey, have you seen any F-16s go by yet?
Oh, whoops, my bad. I thought we were supposed to go to
No, I've been staring at my CDU.
the rearming point before takeoff. That was the hold short area. No, you're right. Jackals missed it. Cougar.
Cougar Saki Tower, continue to basically hold current location. You're in the right place.
Cougar holding short. Runway 27.
Leopard, Puma.
Go for Leopard.
Hey, can you confirm you guys are still in the hangars?
Leopard is still in the hangars, waiting for Cougar to line up on 27.
What?
Solid copy, we'll hold for you.
Much appreciated.
Nice. So if you create a new flight plan and you plug in everything except for the first 7, and you omit the runway opposite direction for Sanaki, we have just enough waypoints in the flight plan.
Yeah, on mine, it'll automatically take me all the way into our DP point and all the way to the SA-11, so I'm good.
Yeah, we have to unfuck with DLSS. Alright. If you're hearing the double click from me, it's just me double tapping my tab key to kill the chat window in case I want to do photos. Actually,
You're good. I've got mine off right now, so if you see anything that's important there, let me know. I got the Cougar and Jackal doing their SOS translate though.
no. Yes.
Bad news is, I think we missed climbing out in the sunrise, though. It's gonna be fucking daytime by the time we get to the runway.
Cougar lining up. Runway 27. Jackal's pushing strike.
Snacky Leopard 265, taxi, hold short 27 at the hoppers.
Alright, let's top up.
Request refueling. Request rearming.
Copy. Refueling complete.
Remove the wheel chocks. Copy. Rearming complete. Wheel chocks are now removed.
2, ready to go.
From taxiing, hold short, number 27. Knock.
Oh. I'm gonna have to swap my skin because you're running the Marauder one.
Shit, I forgot to change it. I can do it real quick without changing my loadout.
Well, we wound up in a weird spot.
Alright, tapping the brakes. So we're holding short 27 on Foxtrot.
Great, yeah, 013. Good, shiny. Seat, heat, lights, flaps, takeoff trim.
Snacky leopard lining up 27 for departure, Snacky.
Function, flight plan. I want manual. Yep. You ground speed.
Hey, confirm you got it visible now on the wings.
Hey firm, good one.
Hover.
Cougar, shifting to strict jump.
Tell you what, let's go ahead and line up and wait since they're already a couple hundred yards in front of us. And against my better judgment, let's do one either side. I'll go left, you can go ahead and go right. Do 15-second separation, climb out to 12,000, and then I'll just yank the throttles back and you can catch up.
Seat, heat, lights, flaps, canopy.
See heat, lights, flaps, fun lid. Lid light out. Brakes on, run them up. One is
Snacky,
brakes,
leopard
brakes,
clear
brakes.
27, pointer north, pushing straight, blast up Snacky.
Boom is rolling 27, Tanaki.
2's wrong.
given how spaced out we are, we're gonna have to like catch up. Going ahead and turning 320.
Shit. 320 once I deal with this like turbulence.
Yeah, 15 seconds is enough for stuff like the Viper, but the A-10 just beats its way through the air, I've noticed.
Yeah, I was also a little bit quick. There's no lights out.
Alright, I'm only a 5-degree climb. I can maintain this pretty easy, so I'm already pulling back.
Yeah, if you can hold 200 knots, that'll be perfect for me. Yeah, just come back. Just, 10 minutes. Good up there?
Yeah, that was weird. Fucking cable on my stick popped out on the actual connection from it to the base because I've got purple mounts. It should be good now.
Give her a little check, make sure.
Yeah, okay, that's me that time.
Nice.
Dude, I don't know what it is, but the past 3 or 4 months, every time I've loaded up the DCS, I've already had these little gremlins and shit. I don't know what it is. Speaking of, let's go ahead and push strike 313.
Leopard 1, anybody else got Takan Sour on Texaco 2-1? That's 76 X-ray.
Check-in sour for Jackal.
Oh shit, they're calling Takan Sour already.
They're gonna have to work the hard way to find the tanker.
Yeah. We've got an opening, let's go ahead and check. Puma's check, strike.
Nope.
Well, Leopard, Puma, we are about 66 miles out from destination, 15 mics. Estimated time of arrival to our hold point.
Leopard 1, 15 mics. Currently, all of the players are refueling Texaco 2-1.
Copy, understand Takan bent on the tanker.
Correct. 76 X-ray doesn't seem to be functioning on Texaco 2-1.
Don't tankers default to Yankee?
Yeah, I'm doing an off check. And no joy on my end. Yep. They'll just have to find them the hard way.
Yeah, you're right. They're screwed.
They're frickin' fighters. Like, they can find a tanker.
Cougar has visual on tanker.
All players Leopard, for those intending to rejoin on Texaco 2-1, recommend you push his frequency and conduct traffic there. Just to pass along Leopard 1, Leopard flight is now 3 miles trail, 20,000, Texaco 2-1 intending to rejoin left observer.
Alright, one's starting to level out, 12,000, gonna bring the throttles back, I'm already back at 180 knots. So.
Check was inbound for tanker at 40 miles.
Hog 1-2, Overlord 1-1, Bra 321, Fort 160 at 28,000 knots.
Oh, goody.
That might be fun.
Okay, I'm at 12,210 knots indicated. I'll try and bring it back to 200 flat.
Oh, I'm already holding 1,500 a pound, or each engine. Like, I get the feeling we're not going to have issues going 300 knots.
Yeah, I'll do the same then. I finally just looked to my right. You're already there. Cool.
Yeah, I've been here. I just haven't said so. You seeing the fog, shadow, whatever go away as the sun comes up?
Yeah, it's a little bit cursed coming down over the mountains because I'm seeing like light lines, but it's still pretty good.
There's a very specific point where it's just like decent and then like foggish, kind of grayish, lightish, and it like hops every like a mile when the sun gets a little bit higher.
Yeah, it's starting to level out though and kind of get more misty all around and a little bit more regular. This should be interesting though with this level of mist, because I'm looking at some of the places in the valleys and it's pretty clear, but out to about max map range. Might be hard to spot missile trails coming at us.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it too bad, and I think it'll get better as the sun comes up. Alright, that next up is gonna be basically what we're doing now. Yeah. 025. Yeah.
Jackals check. 2. 3.
Texaco 2-1 in field 1-2. Request rejoin.
Up.
And I'm thinking we'll give it about 25 more miles and start a lazy river orbit. How about you?
Figure we can hit the waypoint and then just turn back opposite direction.
Yeah, that's a good point, because it's still pretty behind the Marshall line. Yeah, let's just do that.
322, Fort 130 at 28,000 knots.
322, 130. Yeah, it was part of my intention with the IP is it's still behind the Marshall line, so we kind of drop in.
Yeah, that sounds good. Hopefully our entry will also be pretty good, because when I flew it I saw that and I was like, ooh, yes.
Yeah, well, I mean, you put it right over a valley, or a saddle, which is okay, cool, but when we're coming in from 12, that was why I'm like, in from the mountain, and then you just go direct, like, nose vector at the next waypoint, and you drop into the valley.
Yeah, but funny entry gate though.
Hey, you're not wrong. Your music is just like on point.
Yeah, when I saw the time, I took the previous mission soundtrack and did some shuffling around, so it kind of picked up as we launched and then dropped off right here as we're loitering.
Chillaxing for the folks trying to stress out about tanking.
Yeah, get some energy going just to kind of get the adrenaline out, and then once people come off the high, mellow it out, and then, alright, plug.
It's right at that phase of too bright for night mode, too dim for day.
For the MFDs, yeah, for my HMD, I always just set it to day mode and crank the brightness down to like 5.
That's a good fucking point. Interrupt. Stat. Linux. Day mode.
Just switched my HUD over to day though, it's definitely good for me now. Leopard Puma, we are 18 nautical miles out from IP. We are good to push at about 5 mics.
Copy all, Puma. Correction, Leopard.
Alright. Alright. You want to fence in?
Might not be a bad idea, but let's save the maps until we get our roll call.
I've actually got a waypoint that's labeled something something Mav, and that'll give us 3 minutes from then until the entry of the Wes.
I'd rather have the maps warmed up for the extra 10 minutes than reach over for the button when we're doing 300 knots, 200 feet off the deck.
Checks. Alright.
Leopard Puma.
Wait, one. Go for Leopard.
Leopard Puma, arrived at IP, we're ready for push. Heads up, request you give us warning when all flights are done with the tanker. How come?
Leopard copies all. Right now, last known, Cougar and Jackal currently on the tanker. Let's
go ahead and start spinning left side for sure.
And we'll see what needs to be done. We'll set a hard limit at 20 minutes. So, make that 210 Zulu.
Okay.
Copy that. We're starting our orbit now. We can loiter here safely for about 30 minutes.
Don't worry, I'm not going to make you wait 20 minutes. We'll have a check-in and see how people are doing at 0200 Zulu, and then we'll have a hard limit at 10 past.
Solid. We're spinning 10 miles out from RIP, so we're good to go. We'll wait.
Hog 1-2, Overlord 1-1, Bra 321, Fort 100 at 28,000 feet.
Hey, you didn't get a EWR mud on our RWR off the right wing for like a split second, pretty damn high energy, did you?
Nothing that I noticed. We move forward about 30 miles, and that ping off the AWACS is about 30 miles closer. So if they get closer than 100, I'll start worrying.
Well, it was definitely surface. It was an S on the ground. It might have been a 5. I just saw it for a split second, but it seemed like an EWR pretty close.
Where's the 5 at? Oh, I didn't have a list. Yeah, 5 should be all the way out at Krasnodar. I had a list of what airfields the SAMs were at, but it's not in the comm card. Which is a bear to read.
It's no biggie. I only saw it for a split second, and how long it was there, there's no way they would have gotten a good proper track on us, even as a search radar.
That's the ones calling. Oh, that. Yeah, I know. Well, what's our ones? Steer point. Excuse me. Steer point. Ones are calling 209 at 4. Whoa.
Sarge, you good?
In game? Hold on. Radio check.
I just got fucking kicked for high ping.
Yeah. I'm still in game.
Well,
You're not the only one. Oh shit. Jackal Potato got kicked for 441. The max of the server is 350.
Oh shit, so that we just totally got crashed out.
You tore a brief Baron.
Sarge, you're our last hope. We'll get the mission done.
Cool, yeah, alright, let's jump down.
Alright.
In here before let's drag everyone in.
What the fuck do you want me to do? Because I'm still sitting here in left observation.
So, Kitty, because obviously you're in the UK where I am. I know what it's 2.9. Okay, Kitty, proceed to the hold. So that would be your steer point 3 and 4. Everyone else, we're just gonna go. We'll try and salvage this. We'll forget about the tanker. We're just gonna go straight to the holds, and we're just gonna push. So. If everyone just wants to get up on strike when they get back in, I'm going to get on the server now and turn the ping limit down. Essentially, an issue with 2.9 is affecting pings. Of course, you're mega high ping, at least according to the server, but that's not your actual ping. And even then, max ping, yeah, I mean, it is disabled. What the fuck?
Yeah, I got... It says Potato was kicked for ping of 441, max was set 350.
Yeah, on the server it's
and there goes camera
0.
cap.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, wait one. So we'll work it in order. Let's try and get people back in the server. I'm going to work in the background to see what I can do to disable the ping limit, but essentially, as far as I can see, there is no ping limit. So
we just get going. Cool.
Yeah, we got DCS, but we can keep working, so it's not over yet. So for now, let's try and get back into the server. If the disconnects keep happening, then I'm going to restart the server, and we're just simply just forget about the tanker. We're just going to go straight to hold, and as soon as everyone's ready, burner, right? We can do it. We don't need the tanker to top up. It was mainly an admin practice, so we can just forget about that step.
So, since literally everyone but 3 people crashed out, do we want to just go ahead and restart the server?
Wait one on that. Actually, you know what? That is a good point, because either way, Yeah, that is a good. Because let me. First things first, I need to see what's going on with the ping. But yeah, this isn't Maury's fault. This is something I've heard with 2.9.
Might be connected with our spazzing out
I mean-
aircraft.
I mean, voice chat is also disabled. So as it looks, the server should be good to go. All right then. What we're going to do? We're going to reset the server. We're going to do it all. We're going to do it again, but this time no tanking. As soon as you're airborne, push strike and get on station. As soon as Puma's ready to roll, then we'll get to.
Okay.
Okay.
In that case,
Alright.
Sark and I will speed startup, and we'll go
Gotcha.
first.
Wait one. I'm just gonna see what I can do on my end to try and. But otherwise, yeah, there's not. If we can't do, if we start dropping out again, there's nothing I can really do because as far as I can see on my end, everything is good to go. Voice chat is disabled. That's been causing issues, and the max ping allowed. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna set max ping allowed to 999.
Yeah.
What was the highest ping? Does anyone remember that got kicked for?
400 and change.
Right, well, I'm setting the ping to 999. I'm hoping, because at the moment it's set to 0. There is no ping limit.
So if you're on the moon, then you might violate that, but otherwise you're good.
Alright.
Jack, now that you're here, do you want to swap?
Yeah, come on, get airborne.
Sure.
Well, I'll tell you what, actually.
Do you want
wait,
to
oh,
keep
yeah.
number
Are
one?
you resetting?
Are we
Yeah, we're
resetting the
resetting.
server?
Yeah, resetting the server. Wait one, because I'm just making sure I'm crossing my T's and dotting my I's here to try and... But otherwise, there's nothing I can do.
I'm gonna
I've hit...
up and take a piss then.
Yeah, if anyone needs a bio break, do it now. Let me think. Jack. Well, I'll tell you what, Jack. Just so we can kind of keep this as scripted as much as possible. Just backseat with Tokyo and support him
Okay.
while taking pictures.
Okay. I
Right.
took a bunch of pretty pictures.
Good. Now play a pool. I mean, yeah, it's all off. And well, max ping 999. Fingers crossed, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to restart the server right now.
Hey guys.
Oof, Yambo, we need A-10C. It's absolute cat house.
So,
Well,
I was gonna
okay.
say, Denver, you got lucky. The server fucked up an hour late. Are you done updating?
No, yeah, Yambo's good to go.
Hey!
My max ping was 618. Actually, max ping is 350.
Well, it's 999. If it, as far as I can see, though, there is no ping limit on the server. You
everyone
should not
looked
be
fine,
getting kicked for
right?
ping.
I don't think
Yeah,
the
it's
ping was an
above
issue. Yeah.
No.
2.9. It's an issue with 2.9. Unfortunately, but that's, this is it. When the big patch comes out, you don't know until you know, and now we know this is definitely an issue. Okay, server's back up, but on pause. I'm going to wait for Kitty to get back so we're all on the same page. But just a quick napkin debrief on the ground ops. So the get well is simply there just to get your make sure everything. Let's say someone's not on Orcs, then you could possibly call them up on there. But then when you're ready to taxi, get on channel 2. Which is the CTAF, which is I mean, it was all good, and I ended up doing a bit of ATC near the end there just to grease the wheels, but just keep that in mind. And I'll tell you what, because I think a lot of people were.
I looked at that
Yeah, sure.
and I promptly forgot to change to 2.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot to think about, right? There's a flight lead.
I took a look at the radar channel, saw no one was there, so I just called out the taxi on where everyone else was.
So we're going to cut the check-in. We're going to cut the check-in down to 5 minutes on server on pause because I think we're all nice and warmed up now, right? So we can cut that down. That saves us 10 minutes there. So check-in at 5 past local. And again, we're not going to change the plan too much, but we are going to scratch the tanking. As soon as you're airborne, you're going straight to your hold. And yeah, I mean, Yambo, see if you can plug in if possible. Give the briefing a peek, and then if you want to join us on 313 as Stalin, I'll do the ATC from F2 if you needed, and just essentially support us wherever you can. But obviously, because you missed the big brief, it's probably going to be a bit difficult. Again, folks, comes with the territory with big patches, and I have heard this has been an issue, but again, as ping limit is disabled. I mean, that's it. Now I've enabled it, but it's set to 999. So Yeah, unfortunately, if that doesn't fix it, we're gonna have to scratch it. So, in the meantime, folks, let's get all back into the server. It's on pause, so you can get in your jet, and so you're ready to go. And we'll try and expedite as fast as possible.
Disperse!
Yep.
Balls!
I mean...
They recommend it stay.
What? Oh.
I am all good. I'm in the server.
Alrighty, let's get back into channels, and server's on pause.
Boggers.
Request refueling. Request
Copy.
rearming.
Copy.
That button.
Refueling complete. Rearming complete.
That. CEO.
One, radio check off.
Check 2.
Fog, I got 3 minutes left on my CDU.
Same. HG12. That. Dismiss. Can get that en route. That TAD en route. Function. Waypoint. Anchor 2049. Hut off. Waypoint. Function. Where is it? Offset. 2049. Function. Flight plan. That. Yes, it. Switch. I need to close my fucking cam so I can see. Alright. Saki, that, and... $44, $45, $46, $47, $48. Cool.
One ready to taxi.
Lights, camera, nozzle steering, EC, nav, ready.
Puma taxiing 27.
Oh, shit. 8, 5.
Chief, remove the wheel chocks.
Alright, we'll hold short. Once everybody calls ready, we'll go ahead and take off.
Wheel chocks are now removed.
Capping.
Actually, addendum. By hold short, let's line up and wait.
Lights, camera, nozzle steering, emergency goes off.
Puma lining up and waiting, 27.
Whee! Seat. Heat. Lights. Flaps. Take off trim. I'm a minute behind you. Lights, camera, nozzle, steering, seat, heat, lights, flaps. That. Thinking. Two's lined up, ready to go.
One set, just keeping the lid up until I hear from them.
Gives me the 10 seconds to get my nav alignment. Alright. Steer point. Sweet. 3, 1, X-ray, 1, 5. Sweet, shiny. Seat heat, lights, flaps, nozzle steering, checks. Cool. Alright.
Leopard, Puma.
Go for Leopard.
Hey, we're lined up, ready to go. On your word, we'll take off.
Recommend you get airborne, because remember we're not hitting the tanker, so you guys want to go first. Send it.
Brakes on, run them up. 15-second separation, just like last time. Lids locked. Brakes. Puma's rolling.
Jekyll's taxiing to runway 27.
2's wrong.
Coming right, 320 again.
Gig 11.
Flaps up, flaps up. 2's airborne. And I'm clear.
Well, that was very quick from, hey, you want us to take off to
Gig
wheeled up?
11.
Cougar, go.
Recommend for
Shoot up,
Cougar.
put power on before I even
Wait,
start
whatever.
my
Recommend
drop.
Cougar to
Oh,
taxi
shit.
as soon as possible. We're just going to start taxiing. We're not going to go one by one here.
Cougar.
Puma's airborne, push and strike.
Good call. I'm getting oriented. I still have my float light on. I'm good to go though. Puma, check, strike.
2.
Alrighty, and with that, let's try the soundtrack again.
Shit, good data, fast good data. Oh, hey, hold on. Action. Bueno. That's ground speed.
Alright, now that you're joined up, I'm putting on a lot more power. I was slipping down to 190.
Woo! Yeah, I was coming straight at you.
Yeah, I've got my throttle a hair under max if you need me to pull it back a little bit more, but I'm already at 200 indicated now.
Got it.
Hey, just in case, double check their knobs, set them to minimum brightness. There's a chance we might need them. I was hoping not, but I think now there's definitely going to be a chance.
Yeah, we'll see. Speed.
Hog 1-2, Overlord 1-1, Bra 326, Fort 150 at 28,000 knots.
Anyway.
Alright, let's bring it down to about a 2-degree climb now. We're only about a half degree up to 12,000.
Hawk 1-2, Overlord 1-1, Bra 321, Fort 160 at 28,000 knots.
IP plus 100 miles. We're good on the enemy.
Yeah, I concur. Go ahead and start leveling off, dude. Hey, if you're still keeping speed, I'm gonna go up to like a millimeter under max on my throttle.
Got it.
We'll be able to get there in 7 minutes.
Yeah, showing 10 at this point. Yeah, you're right. We're gonna need nogs for the ingress.
Yeah, down in the valleys, it's going to be just barely dark enough. We'll need a little bit of light help. Our thermals on our T-pod might also get fucked over a bit. Leopard, Uma, we are ready to push in 1-0 mics. How copy? Dude, there's nothing on the deck yet.
Who's fencing in at 10.1?
teapot, the master arm on. I'll keep my lights on at least until we enter the valley.
Yeah, you can kick them to dim. It'll leave your formations on.
Funny story about that. I have 2 buttons down on my throttle for lights. All or nothing.
Got it. Alright.
Cougar check.
Cougar 2.
Alright, Cougar heading to hold pattern.
Yep. Stalin, Puma.
Go ahead, Puma.
Puma, Alpha check, Bulls, 9-5 for 43, 12,000, squawking 2142.
Copy.
That's not how an Alpha check's supposed to go, but okay.
That also just made me realize I was set the wrong mode 3.
I don't know if it actually matters. I do it because funny haha lols roleplay.
It does matter, but only for lot ATC, so, fuck 'em. All my homies use TAC view as ground commander.
Leopard checking in bullseye 11680. Proceeding Alpha hold, that's right.
Hawk 1-2, Overlord 1-1, Bra 322, Fork 130 at 20.
Copy that, Leopard. This is done.
Leopard. Puma Leopard, status?
Leopard, Puma, currently about 5 miles out from our IP. We'll be ready to push at that time.
Leopard covers all. Seems things will line up just nicely.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Jackal is 60 miles from our hold.
Going 350.
I was gonna say, this will actually line up really good, because we should get first light
Cougar is
right as
also,
we go in, and our run
60
should be
miles
perfect.
Yeah, I suspect we're gonna have to spin once or twice 60 miles. That's gonna take them probably 5 to 10 minutes. Or, well, 6 to 9 minutes, I'd estimate.
Starting Leopard, no worries.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Leopard check. Nope.
The joys of dedicated server. There's no message when you take a screenshot.
All call signs, this is Stalin. Be advised, single group 340 for 95 Angels 28, Big 29, out.
Speed set, hook. Hook. Oh Jesus, that is.
Stanley Leopard, be aware, AWACS coverage may be a bit spotty. Expect to only see hot bandits tracking east.
Copy.
Oh, that's supposed to have, excuse me. Post the cursors I want.
Alrighty, let's go ahead and start bringing the throttle back. Let's shoot for about 18, both gauges each side.
Okay. Dope. That's better. Switching to your left.
Well, I was actually about to say, if you want to go ahead and get trail, we'll do a left-hand orbit like we did before, and then that way, with you and trail, we can just go ahead and dive in.
Ah, that's your two dragon.
Because at the end of the day, it's your call, but you might want to set it up quick, because we're going to need a turn here in like 10 seconds. Yeah, rolling 20 degrees, ready, going left.
Hawk 1-2, Overlord 1-1, Bra 321, Fort 110 at 28,000 knots.
Say speed.
Currently 227, getting some oscillations though. Alright, they've stabilized. I think that might have been pilot-induced error via left knee. Leopard Puma, we are in position, holding an IP, ready for roll.
Leopard copies. Leopard was last up, currently have ETA 9 minutes to our east holder to Alpha, so we'll pencil that in. But once we reach the station, we'll check in with everybody, and if everyone gives the ready up, then I'll call full time.
Copy, Pupa's main like a record and spinning right round.
Leopard.
The like complete side tone on that Leopard, oh, I'd live for that.
Alright.
Alright, airspeed's holding about 224. It's slowly dropping though, not letting off.
You're 1500 each engine.
1.8 each engine.
Oh, there's your wake. Trying to hold. Trim it out. Pick it up to 30. There's your wake.
Alright, Cougar flight set up at hold point. Copy that, Cougar.
If you want to rack it up towards about 25 to 30, give us a standard rate turn.
We might have a couple minutes. I'd say let's go ahead and keep it at 20 degrees.
Jackal, this is Stalin. I'll copy. Jackal.
Hog 1-2, Overlord 1-1, Bra 333, 480.
Right, yours set up. Pulling area, right? Jackal, pulling. Okay. Leopard, when you're ready, just tell me when. Stop.
Jackal is in the fold. You're doing one spin, then we'll be ready for the push.
Rack it up.
All players, Leopard has the hammer on all time. Once Leopard gets set up, we'll triple check with everybody, we'll go down the list. If everyone's reporting ready, then I'll call out Zulu time, and Jackal will be first to push as frag.
Roma.
Roll out 140, go for 1 minute. Go for 30 seconds.
This is Stalin, single group,
Holding
bullseye 340 for 100, Angels 28.
Alright.
We'll be alright. We'll cross the gate at 190. If we skip the gate, there's no biggie. We'll just jump into the valley and go.
All players, Leopard has estimated time of arrival now, 2 minutes.
Fuck it, 2 maps.
Nav spinning up. Can't make this any shorter. I need you to... timing. You can't just spin. You need to make it an orbit. Or a frickin' a hold.
Alright, when we come back around, if we haven't heard from Leopard, let's extend due east 090, and we'll do that for a mic and start a racetrack that way.
When you turn around and you're going opposite direction about 140, just go outbound for like 30 seconds to a minute.
Yeah, but our rotation has put us offset of the gate south. We're going to need to head due east.
I just have to roll out a little bit for the inbound turn.
Leopard 1 established in hold alpha. Jackal, Leopard, ready push.
Jackal's ready push, we're about to pump hot.
Copy. Cougar, Leopard, ready push. Cougar, Leopard, are you ready push?
Cougar's ready.
Puma, Leopard, ready push.
Puma, Princeton, ready to rock.
Okay.
All players, vault time, 0137 Zulu, Jackals, push.
Perfect.
Belay my last, we're going to keep the orbit and then go direct to the gate.
Perfect timing.
Jackals, this is Stalin. You have a single bandit bearing from bullseye 245 for 88 miles, flanking north in 28,000.
Jackal board, Jackal board.
Dump the autopilot, kick the heat on, going to max.
Yep. Navs are up. Everything's hot. Navs up, masters are, and lights are off. 2's at 8.7.
One, same, 8.7. Puma, beginning our approach now to the exit.
Where are you going?
Clear push.
Oh, I see what Milk's doing.
Jackals, single bandit pop-up bearing 335 for 104, 28,000.
Come on.
I see what you're doing. Alright.
Puma, IP.
Alright. That ground 306, I want to gain speed on the way in. cloud. Huh, sweet sun.
Wow, are you getting like a weird fog layer at the horizon line?
Yeah, sun's coming up being funky.
Yeah, I'd assume. Okay.
Jackal's crossing Marshall Line.
Sweet.
Stalin Leopard, recommend you keep eye on group's cutoff heading and make sure Puma isn't under threat. If so,
Hug the right wall, that makes him see us.
No worries.
Puma, be advised, Mix can see us. We're hugging the wall of the canyon on our run. Might delay us a bit.
Nah, you're fine.
Jackal. South, 20,000. Correction, 28,000.
Alright, yeah, I'm masked over here.
Altitude, altitude.
Puma passing waypoint 1. 4 to go.
Just that's the one thing I forgot to do before we enter the valley. Yeah, you handle cops on that.
Puma Leopard is able to give us 5 minutes to blanket.
Puma.
Hog 1-2, Overlord 1-1, Bra 3-2.
Leopard Puma, expect that at waypoint 4.
Fox 3, South Group, 33,000. Jackal 3, Fox 3, South Group, 33,000, MiG-29.
Just in case, let's get the sidewinders cooling down too.
Hog 1-2, Overlord 1-1, Bra 334, 450 at 35,000 knots.
Oh yeah, get the sidewinders
Be
cooling
advised,
down.
pop-up
Altitude,
bearing
altitude.
340 for 106. 26,000 hog.
Jackal 2, bullseye.
Altitude, altitude. Altitude, altitude. Altitude, altitude.
Ah, shit. Damn it! Shit. Shit, shit, shit. DCS crash.
Solid. Single rack on everything and try to get here as fast as you can. Oh shit, well if it's any consolation, half the server also crashed too, so...
Yeah.
Woo! Cool. When I get a second where I can go heads down for longer than 30 seconds, I'll try and stream. But it's also gonna be VR.
Don't worry about streaming.
Okay. Damn, that was going so well on both runs, too.
Yeah.
Like, we were a little slow on the first run.
As well. So who hasn't crashed?
Milkman.
Baron, Milkman, Tora, and we have a Cougar to ship.
Yeah, we're gonna have to...
Bandit 35090 called 28,000. Somehow, Rich, I see still server, and the Cougar is to ship. Good. So, yeah.
Tora status?
Tora is a cold.
Okay.
Cold party.
Okay, Tora.
Jackal 2, Bandit's now turning hot. 350 for 89, 26,000.
No word from Rich, really. I'm gonna kill my DLSS while I'm thinking about it.
I'm wondering if... No, I just pressed it and didn't realize I was already unmuted. Yeah, I'm wondering if that's what it is, because I turned mine off after doing that single player a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
I'm passing checkpoint 4.
Tell Leopard,
Shit,
that's the 5 minutes.
40 miles. Oh. Okay, so
Waypoint 4 is your 5 minute.
Okay, that's what I thought, yeah.
Give Leopard the warning.
Leopard, Puma, 5 minutes out from our mez. They're slammed with bandits right now.
Yeah, I figure. You've got Tora, 2 Cougars, a Jackal.
I've also got a mountain in front of me, so I'm good. Fuck it, I'm bringing the seat back down.
Oh.
Request rearming.
Got Puma status on Leopard.
Copy.
Solid copy, 2-minute window. Fuck me. 6 targets, 2 minutes. Let's go. Come on. I got this.
Alright, where's the other engine? Come on. Lights, camera, nose steering.
Rearming complete.
They're happy. Chocks.
Chief, remove the wheel chocks.
I killed the LSS and it didn't actually kill it. Come on, Chief. Chocks. Oh, they rearmed me. What are you doing? Come on.
Chief, remove the wheel chocks. Copy. Wheel chocks are now removed.
I will say, this is significantly less awesome now that I'm just doing this solo.
I know. I'm working.
Oh no, even as the lead, it looked solo, but just knowing that you were behind me by 2 or 3 seconds, like,
I know.
the adrenaline is so much more. Oh well. Now it's like, oh well, I don't have to worry about my ass.
See, he
I don't
likes
give a fuck.
flaps, takeoff trim, good to go. Yeah. 1.2 minutes around the corner. Well, probably like 2 minutes including the short break.
So are you already up on 141?
Hello.
Okay, I'll do.
Here's our flights out, lights out.
Cougar, can I just make sure on the same page you're now tasked back to air to ground, picture is clean.
Cougar is flowing to the south to hit it southwest to northeast.
Blanket, Puma's inbound.
Cougar.
Hello, copy. Splacking. Leopard, Magnum, 11. 1 minute 50. Correction, 1 minute 30.
Fine.
Players, can I recommend expedite as hard as possible? We've only got another 3 minutes here. Weapons.
Easier. Hot. Back on.
So that.
Leopard, Magnum, 11. 2 minutes. Cougar, Cal, I recommend gates. Get in there now. Tie your opportunity. KJ2000. If you need to, go guns.
Cougar.
I should have swapped over to striking. Oh well.
Your 2 o'clock line.
Cougar.
No.
Cougar 2, snap. 010.
Alright.
Puma, tally all SA-11s, 5 times launchers, 1 time search radar. Inbound. Block, SAM site is active. Say again, SA-11 is active. Puma, correction on my last, SA-11. SA-9.
All players, sleepy time. Low, get low, flow east. Puma, if able, pick up the SA-11, whatever you can grab, low altitude.
Cougar, VIP target is still up. A window for recommit.
If you're willing to could take the SA-11 on, go for it.
Negative on the AWACS.
Your call, Cougar. Be aware, SA-11 is awake. SA-11 is awake.
18 minutes.
All flights abort east, abort east.
Puma, negative.
Okay, Cougar, if you're in safe hands right now, give it a think over. Puma is currently working the SA-11s, but the SA-11 is shooting.
Cougar is currently defending.
Defendies.
Defeated. Cougar 2 has been shot down.
Cat-Eye seeing same. Recommend Cougar, RTV, Limbo.
No! I got kicked again for high fucking ping.
Oh,
no!
fuck.
Oh, it wasn't meant
Cougar
to be.
Puma.
Alright, Endex.
Yeah.
Yell really loudly.
It got spicy and fun, but
So, I'm just going to presume everyone's here. Yeah, so obviously a lot of technical issues, but again, where most would break down and cry, everyone here dealt with it maturely and got on with it, even though it wasn't, you know, as we expected. We all know this is DCS, and that's just how the shit crumbles sometimes, but you know, at the end of the day, as far as I'm concerned, that is the best fucking outcome we could hope for with all the technical issues. Losing half our flights to disconnects and kicks, yet mission was a success. As far as I can see, that AWACS was off scope. So it was probably on fire, but you shredded it to absolute kingdom come, and it's now not. There's no way they're repairing that. So that is a victory. It wasn't the way we wanted to go. But
it's so dead, I don't even see it.
Yeah, it's off scope.
Because I rolled in because I was targeting the AWACS and I think the brief was targeting one of the ramps.
Yeah, I was targeting both ramps.
I drop my build and then I see smoke trail on the TGP, so I immediately just turned away, started dropping first. I did not see it.
Yeah, we wait until you see the attack view. Fuck me. Alright folks, I'm just gonna get the box off and yeah, we'll start going through it. But again, well flown by everyone out there today.
Oh, so that server kicked me.
I think you know, we've been there and seen it. We know some people don't have a good mental, and as soon as things start going wrong, they kick the pram and start crying. But everyone got on with it, and yeah, I'm really happy with that because again, you know, in situations like this, you got to keep you cool and just get on with it, right? And that's what we all did. So good outfit showing there. All right, I'll be back in 2 minutes. Let me get the box, and then we'll have a dive in the tab.
Please leave the server running.
Yep, server's up. I mean, if it doesn't kick you, so feel free, whatever you may need that for. Alright, back into it.
I at least have a replay to take restarts out.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice.
And the new fixed camera is actually really cool.
Nice.
Come on, let's go.
Milk, how'd you manage on the SA-11?
50%, bitches! 2 launchers in the search radar, let's go!
No way!
A-10!
Indeed, A-10.
Dude, I'm telling you, you would have given me 2 more minutes, and it was even still active. 2 more minutes, that whole site would have been done, and it would have been mission complete.
How the fuck did you end up hitting it? We're like, where is it distracted by us?
A-10, dude!
A-10.
Well,
I saw that on F10, and I literally said, "Oh my God, Milk's a god."
Now, imagine if both of us had managed to get in on that.
Well, once you said 2 minutes, my thought process became, okay, get mark points, get the fuck back down, and that's exactly what I did. I found all of the SA-11s, and I was like, yes, gold ticket, let's go, and just turned the nose down at like 80 degrees down to the deck.
Well played, man. Like, jeez. Can somebody send me the TAC view? Because I crashed the desktop. So whoever managed to stay in the server, just PM me the TAC view. Oh, excuse me.
Delay?
I
No
was
delay.
up until pretty much the end, so yeah, here, I got you.
Yeah, much appreciated. Alright, well, yeah, the server's also recording, I mean, but client side, well, it's going to be in 2 pieces anyway, because of all the, I rebooted the server, right? So on that note, again, a lot of teething issues with 2.9. So my first thought was I fucked the scripting up. If it was a script issue, everybody would freeze in the sky and nothing would happen. So, as far as I'm concerned, and especially the fact that some people stayed in and some people just straight out crashed, I'm willing to just chalk that up to 2.9. Nothing that we could really avoid. This is the issue, like I said earlier, basically when we reconvened the last time. Big patch, teething issues. Really, we don't want to be running missions, but you know, there was a good chance it would be fine, but obviously, it wasn't.
Passing thought. I mean, put it in the chat somewhere. Who had DLSS on, and who crashed?
I had it on. I've since turned it off because I think it made some shit.
I mean, just a data point in the future of like, hey, if you had it on, did you crash?
I had it on. I crashed.
I had it on all the time. Crashed the first time, but not the second.
I have it off and crashed both times.
Okay.
I had
so
it
it's
off
something else.
And crashed.
All right.
Yeah, same here. Off. Crashed.
Oh yeah, I only crashed the second time.
Okay, so it's something else. I'm getting this weird flicker now. I'm trying to ID whether it's just in my
You get that
headset.
flicker too?
Yeah.
I get like some random
It's just a black
out of nowhere.
Just goes black and comes back like one frame.
Right, let's speed through this. I don't want to take any more time because we had a lot of technical issues today. So main objectives for today was essentially especially with this amount of flights, practice a bit of admin, and then obviously a bit of tactical admin at the same, pushes full time. Obviously, could have been execution could have been a lot more, especially with the briefing, could have been a lot more straight. But essentially, the op exponentially got bigger right near the end there, where a lot of people were now available. So I had to basically refactor. But otherwise, so a lot of those issues, I think we could just chalk up to just having to get it squared away pretty quickly. Other than that, but I think we'll skip this because we've already kind of discussed this a bit. So the get well frequency, just for context, is simply there. Okay, hey, 2, I don't have you on AUX, because again, that you will be always tuned to that, on main, that frequency, so you can reach everybody. And then once you can get them on AUX, then you push into ATC, and all is good. Yeah, so I think you mentioned, Potato, how you kind of just missed and went straight to, but one things I will mention is a comms ladder or comms flow could definitely help here. But missions with airfields that allow us some area to kind of take a last, rather than just holding short and rearming, we're going to use it. Cool. La-di-da-di-da. So it was briefed that we'd all go to the tanker. So I imagine, so Potato, you're kind of getting behind the jet here, I'd imagine. Like, I mean,
no,
it happens.
I didn't catch it part of the brief. Or I didn't remember it, or I didn't catch it.
Gotcha. So yeah, that's it, right? And then at some point, I think I clarified that yeah, we're all hitting the tanker.
Yep.
Yeah, I asked because I was like, we saw the tanker going by, and I was like, are we supposed to hit that?
Yep. It was fragged before everyone hit the tanker. Let me just check my wording. Oh, well, not now. Later. So we get that squared away. We start rejoining, and I mean, this is it, right? I mean, the execution. I mean, because again, that's what we're here to do. We're here to practice admin because you need jets to do that. And with a bit of teething issues, which that's it. We kind of get the idea now. I think. Obviously it's practice makes perfect, and at least getting some. That's it. Well, that's it exactly. I was just about to mention we've got some level of standard, but there's definitely a long way to go to get it down. The best, but I feel confident now that everyone's kind of on the same page with. Okay, we go tanker, then we go to the hold.
3.4.
So this is where we start having issues. What I want to see, did people just start? I mean, we all started dropping all at the same time. So there goes a free ship. There goes Tor. I mean, it happens all at the same time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And do we lose an A-10? We do lose an A-10.
So I think it's just the server being like, wait a second, there's people connected to this server.
Yeah. I'm wondering if there's like DCS has a limit despite what you set of 350.
Well, I set it to 999.
But I'm wondering if there still is a limit, like because you had it set and we lost people anyways.
Yeah, right at the end of the actual mission, I got kicked for the same reason, and I had the same like error message of like 350.
Just so we can square this away. So who crashed the desktop at this point?
I didn't CTD. I just got kicked.
So everybody timed out here. Did anyone get timed? Right. Did anyone else time out last time, or was those kicks?
All of the second time was a crash for me. The first time was a timeout.
Okay.
I stayed in first time and crashed the desktop second time.
Understood. Well, I mean, yeah, there doesn't really seem to be any rhyme or reason, but
I got time out both times.
Time out both times, Raj. Well, there's not really much else to go into this, but essentially, good news is, actually, yeah, wait one. Best news. I think everyone managed to get off the tanker. Or actually, wait one. No, it's disregard because Cougar and yeah, Jackal. But yeah, only thing I got to add is just to make sure that you're cool that you're leaving the tanker. And then on Com 1, just say, keep everyone up to date, right? Hey, just come off the tanker. We're going to hold Bravo, for example. I know I missed that call. I think I called that I'm off the tanker, and then I didn't say anything else because I said on the tanker I'm proceeding to hold Alpha, but that needs to be on Radio 1, so that's a mistake I made. Okay, well, we won't go any more into that. As far as I'm concerned, though, the admin part, we had some rough, we had some bumps, but we were going to because this is the first time we have done anything at this scale. So, when people get more flown in, the bumps will ease there. Cool. So this time, expedited, we're skipping the admin, and we also dropped our check-in time to 5 past mission start or step. A-10s take the initiative and get airborne first. That was a good call, because I know I didn't say that, but that was absolutely the right thing to do. And then, like clockwork, right? Once we had the wheels greased, we all knew what we were doing. We all did it once. Now, it's just like clockwork. In this case, what I would have done, Cougar, but it's absolutely A-okay. Just hold short of the turn onto, because what happens is you kind of get stuck on the bend, and it gets a bit awkward.
You said like hold short before the turn. As I started turning, I was like,
yeah, but that's it, right? No, but you did. In that case, you did the right thing. Just commit to it at that point rather than trying to be in two minds. So I'd say that was a good, okay thing to do, because it happens.
An important thing to note for the Strike Eagle for refueling, because it rearms, like when you refuel, also like rearms you.
Yeah, so it does. Yeah.
You have to reset all of your bomb programming.
So in case, so this is kind of general knowledge, folks. Full fidelity modules. So for a start, you have to wait for rearming complete, otherwise you're not going to have the correct store. Like the plane itself isn't going to recognize the stores. Even in the F-15E case, where you can actually assign bombs, that's just a front end for what's going on in the background. Long story short, always, full fidelity module, rearming complete. Do not start taxiing before you hear that, otherwise you're going to run into trouble. And that being said, like you discovered, Tokyo, anything to do with weapons is going to be reset. So if you, say, create profiles, at least in the F-15E, so release profiles, those are going to be reset. And I think, is the packs reset as well? Like, did you have to reassign your bombs? No, so the packs didn't reset. Actually, I know why, because that's completely disconnected from the hard code stuff. So just keep that in mind, folks. It is something I'm thinking about. If this is going to cause more hassle than it's worth, then we may actually just start, fuel tanks on before taxi. And but even then, right, if you top up your fuel, you're going to run into the same issue. So in the back of my mind, either way, good to keep in mind. But again, like I say, good stuff here, everybody. Clockwork, bang, 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 and it did look really good because it sounded like Puma. So yeah, Puma started spinning, but yeah, because Leopard were first, last off. Yeah, and then yeah, I mean, look at that.
I guess I put our whole circle at a little bit of an angle, but it's okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's again. So these are this is it, right? Like you look at the brief and you go, "Ha, admin, lol, easy peasy." But it's anything but, right? So all the missions I'll make, there'll definitely be an admin portion. They'll be a bit more advanced than your usual op, just so we can practice this. Cool. One thing. So I was a little worried here, but it makes sense because I think. You said you'd go for push. The Marshall line would be about here. So I was a little worried that the A-10s may be spotted, but actually it went off without a hitch. Bandits commit onto Jackal here as planned.
Yeah, see, nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
You're invisible.
And then fuckery. So bang, 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 bang.
Oof.
Yeah, oof. But this is it, right? The show must go on. A lot of people would just throw, their joystick in the bin and give up. But that's it. We're not quitters here. We deal with this. We assess. We deal with the situation. We get on with it. So I got straight onto GCI to kind of manage a bit. So that was me as Cat Eye. Obviously, it's a little confusing with Stalin working at the same time. But I kind of, just took because again, the mission commander, if he goes down, then things do tend to go wrong. But this is it, right? The show must go on, and as far as I can see, everyone got 2. Jackal, unfortunately, being down to a man, continued to fight the bandit to clear the picture. Milkman continued his run, and Tora stayed in the hold. And I think Stalin or Yambo, you said for Cougar to assist Jackal, which was a good call. Yeah, that was a good call to make.
I didn't want to include the Leopard because it was a single ship, and the Cougar had the air-to-air weapon, so 2 ship is more than capable of supporting.
That's it, folks. Some groups, like if you're air to ground, that's all they think about: air to ground, air to ground, air to ground. They're flying into bandits 5 miles, like not a care in the world. Here, everybody is air to air until the picture is clean, and then you're doing air to ground. So the Cougar here, so obviously Stalin, good call made, and no doubt I trust that Cougar was fenced in air to air, ready to fight, even though they were loaded down with bombs. They're not simply exactly, and that's what I want to see. That's really good stuff. So unfortunately, reality does set in. We've got a single Viper with 2 harms, so at best efficiency we had about 5 minutes. So I kind of set 2 here into a sort of I mean, we maybe could have squeezed out another minute. Maybe this one was shot. Maybe this was shot at 40, but this second one was well placed. And then at this point, we have Cougar running in. But this was good. You had a little bit of an offset, which was good, and you roll on in. And our boy is here. So they actually moved him. Again, because I didn't want to make it too, again, if hindsight's 2020, we had a lot of technical issues, but then again, I did say the picture was 18 hours old, and they moved it into a revetment here, obviously anticipating a strike.
Also, luckily, A-50s are really fucking easy to see.
Yeah, but this is it, Tokyo. And I mean, you're a little late, but you remember what I said? And I was not expecting. I was not expecting this much out of the 9s, but hey, let's see. And he's dead. Good kill. So, well, this is it, right? I don't even want to say it was what would you call it? A horrific victory. A victory with heavy losses, because at the end of the day, half our flight was lost to DCS bullshit, so that don't count. And obviously, if we had a 2-ship Viper, you guys wouldn't have to run on in. But I think, unfortunately for Brief, he forgets the flare. So it's much like the thing.
Yeah, so like the first time we started up the server and everything, I did the flare setup and everything. I'm like, yeah, I gotta do that. But since like the second time, I forgot when we were kind of expediting our startup.
Yep.
So, yeah.
So what do we
Yeah, no
say?
countermeasure.
So what do we say? It takes as long as it needs to take. You take your sweet ass time, and only when you're 100% sure you're ready, you call you're ready. I'd rather. And this is it. It's to avoid situations like this. I'd rather wait another 10 minutes until everyone feels comfortable that they got everything squared away. So again, it's always brief. Like I know, again, there was a lot of pressure on everybody to be quick because again, we're burning daylight. We lost a lot of time to 2.9. But again, folks, it takes as long as it needs to take. Always it's easier to sort issues on the ground, but once you're airborne, right, you have to be flying the jet, and that takes a lot of concentration.
I will say, though, this shows a lot about the difference between afterburn pilots and no afterburn pilots. Sarge and I are like, fuck that, let's get off the deck and do it in the air.
Yeah. Oh no, well that's it, right? So that's true. But in the fast jet, I mean, especially that tanker, I put that tanker on purpose, kind of close, because if you're not ahead of the jet, and I mean, I've done it. I've been there. I've learned those lessons. If you're not flying ahead of the jet, you take like 10 minutes, like even 5 minutes to push onto strike and get your helmet fire under control. You've missed the tanker, and now you got to do a loop to get back, right?
Alright, so was Brief hit by an IR sandwich?
IR.
I did see a missile.
Yeah.
IR.
I think there was that and an SA-11 that got him.
Yeah, I think the SA-11 finishes him off.
Yeah, so I'm going to have a play around. My philosophy right now is I'd rather have an actual truck you can actually see rather than a man-pad. That being said, a man-pad shoots once and he lets you go. So I don't know what to even say, because I mean a truck you can see, but he shoots 4 missiles at you. Man-pad.
It was very cool, I will say.
But this is it though. By the way, take notes, folks. This is pre-flares. I mean, you were very goddamn. You were a little delayed, but look at this. Just dropping out the flares at a good interval.
Bing bing.
That's all it takes. And remember, no burn. Imagine you're no burner on this one.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, Tokyo.
What
What saved you here was no burner. If you're after burner, you're dead.
Yeah.
I guarantee you. So, main objective complete. Unfortunately, Brief does take a not harm shot, a Strela shot, but the King Kong continues. Now, yeah, absolute god play by Milk here. I saw this on F10. I'm like, fucking hell. And I think, yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
so that was the search radar. The one in the back was the command post. I saw it because
This is, that's it. Yeah, absolutely right. But is it? I mean, just the fact you're able to, sort at like that much wide azimuth. But yeah, it seems this one might have gone high. But as far as I'm concerned, the fact you're able to even pick them up, running in, you got no time, bad out of hell. That's some real fancy flying. So unfortunately for Brief, the SA-11 goes hot, and he's high. So folks, remember, ground-based SAM, as long as you're flying, 10 feet sounds really low. It is really low, but the ground radar can't track you unless it's like, I forget, the SA-10 has a specific radar. They alleviate that issue. So what gets you killed here, Brief, is you are struggling to control your aircraft, so it all is fair, but yeah, you're probably RWI is either damaged or blind, and you just don't see this one coming.
To blame. I said I'm gonna hop in Brief's jet and set him up, and he's like, "No, don't join my jet. You're gonna fucking."
No, you were gonna set fucking Waypoint 5 as a targeting point. That's what you were gonna fucking do, and reset my fucking bombs again like you did last.
Sort it in the missile. Sort it in the missile.
If I had hopped in, I would have seen his countermeasures were off.
The real. But I mean, there isn't much left to this. So unfortunately, situation continued to deteriorate. I think we lose Tokyo to a crash, or is it SA-11?
No, it's the.
He disconnected.
Yeah.
Got you. So as far as I'm concerned, if we remove some of the DCS fuckery, Brief is possibly a maybe. Because again, he got hit by the SA-11, but he probably, if we had 2 Vipers, would the SA-11 even be awake to finish him off? And everybody else, as far as I'm concerned, we're the primary objective was the KJ2000. All of this doesn't matter. This is it. There's no point getting killed trying to go for bonus points if you A, miss the primary objective, or you do get the primary objective, but then you just lose your entire flight too. So know your limits and don't get don't get greedy.
Okay,
essentially.
cocky kid.
Don't get cocky, kid.
But Rich, I want to take a single A10 against an SA-11 site.
Well, that's I mean, hey, but that's it. That's your primary objective, as far as I'm concerned. You keep rocking out, but that's it. Once the primary's been dealt with, you make a choice. Okay, are we gonna continue to stay in the AO and drop more ordnance? And remember, there's a lot of factors in play in different missions, right? So just gonna take the blindfold off a little bit here. So we did have, so it was briefed as a 6 ship. Only 3 of them were ready for scramble. If that SA-11 got degraded to a point, these guys would have come out. So remember, this is it. You're going to make decisions. Is it worth sticking around for another 5 minutes and possibly getting something that we can't deal with? Or, okay, we've done our job. You know, we're hurting. Let's go home and see another day. So obviously, we didn't really get to run through that decision-making process today because of all the troubleshooting. But essentially, because I knew this was going to be a bit of a tall order, right? You know, this is, ooh, yeah, look at all this nice, stuff on ramps and stuff. But ultimately, objective primary goes first, and then you make decision-making depending on the situation. Because again, 10 minutes, and these guys will be crawling up your ass. So, and you don't know this is coming, right? Like, I know it's coming because I put it to, express this. But I see a lot of people, doing orbits around a target area for like 10, 20 minutes. Hell, Yambo, remember how that flanker 2 ship we took, and we just waited until they were RTB. Yep. They spent 20 minutes. It was a deep strike. They spent 20 minutes over the target. They went RTB. They didn't have fuel to run anymore, and we killed them brutally. And this is it, right? That's another thing to consider.
We waited. That's the point. We waited for that push,
Because we knew they were going to be greedy, because a lot of people in DCS are very greedy, and we knew that they weren't going to have fuel to run. And then we ran them down and we killed them. So, again, lots of different variables and things at play, but I just want to point out, once the primary objective is done, then you assess and go, okay, can we take anything else? Right, that's everything I want. I mean, that was a bit scattered brain, because again, with all the issues, it is going to be scatterbrain. So, I mean, I'll open up the floor to anybody else who wants to add anything. I think, Yambo, was that something you were starting with?
I'm sorry, guys. I'm new to this whole NATO
no worries.
rap, and it took me a while to get a hand of it, but I hope I did help a bit there.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, when I dropped out, like you had complete control of that BVR fight, so you're good to go, Yambo. Like I say, Yambo, ideally I would have liked to brief. I wasn't just gonna drop you cold. I would have ideally tried to like 10 or 20 minutes. So I would have briefed you just to kind of what to expect. But yeah, again, don't sweat it. As far as I'm concerned, you did a good job, and yeah, it's absolutely no worries.
Thank you for your bogey dope.
Besides, one more thing. Half of those bogey dopes were blinded, so I assumed the position of the bandits.
I mean, that's...
We still found him.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's it, right? The group may fade, because again, I think in real life, AWACS coverage is a lot more reliable. Again, I don't want to put the AWACS 60 miles away from the cap or DCA, right? Because that's just, that's pushing it a little bit. They would definitely try and hit that asset. In this case, we had Bengal here. But yeah, so essentially, anything past sort of 80 to 100 miles cold, you're not going to see with the AWACS. Light ATC is a lot more resilient. You can definitely see a lot further, but as far as DCS in-game is concerned, that's kind of your max ranges there. Like 120 miles hot target, but 60, 70, 80 on a cold target. So that's why things were fading in and out. But what you can do, Yambo, is just say group faded, brah, and that just lets the guy know that that you did see something there, but then he's disappeared. You know, a little extra essay to kind of, you know, so they kind of understand what's going on there.
Yeah,
And
but
then
I used for Brockwell's last month.
Yeah.
Last
Well, yeah,
scene.
that's it.
Something like that.
Yeah, I mean, faded. It's just so I'll triple check that, but as far as I understand, faded is last scene essentially.
Yeah. And one more thing, Rich.
Yeah, sure.
The low ATC I couldn't connect because I think it's not
Oh,
updated on the
don't
server
worry.
side.
Yeah, Maury needs to again. It's outside of
Maury.
today. I mean, I don't blame him on this one because 2.9 has been rough, and even in the background. But yeah, absolutely. I mean, because I remember you did a bit of light ATC for SATAC. I mean, if you want to pick that up, that'd be nice. But definitely want you flying more than talking. So don't worry about that. But like I say, for a big mission like this, it does help to have some controlling agency.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Anything else from anyone else? Hearing none. Or was that too good?
Also, I can debrief the cap setup.
Yeah, sure. Let's because
Do it
again, I don't
here or
want.
should it afterwards?
I don't want to. Well, yeah, we're done. I just don't want to keep anybody. So what I will say is, if anyone needs to go, feel free, because I know this has been over hours. But yeah, I mean, I'll pass it over to you, Potato, if you want to reload up the tap view and talk how it went. By all means, go for it.
We make troop insertions by Stalin bus.
Stalin bus. Oh boy. Yeah, I mean, leave it
Or
with me.
Me-24. Come on.
Cougar one trying to mediate between Wizard. Oh my god, is he really that bad? All right.
What happened?
Nothing. Go for Potato.
Okay, so this is good. Once we got to there, a nice like 100 miles or so of just going a straight line. Very peaceful. Lots of good screenshots. Oh, cool. We had the AI F-14 is our like DCA.
Yeah. Again, maybe that could have been briefed a little better. But I had it in the briefing. I mean, it was on F10 and in the situation and in the supporting assets.
Nice. Yep. So we decided that we weren't quite set up in our like we didn't have the altitude and speed handled to go on the wall and the hot legs. We just went for a spin.
Yeah.
Set up in wall. Evened it up. Set back up. Evened up again, and we're good. We're crossing the marshal line. Bandits made it easy for us. They presented as a huge range difference, like 40 and 64. So we just went for a skate with cranking left to bring these guys into range. 3 shots on the bandit. I called for 3 to not fire on this because didn't want to waste anything in case we had to deal with 6.
I did not hear that. Sorry.
Yeah, no problem. It was fine. We ended up like overkilling this guy, and that was exactly what we needed, so that we made sure that there was just only this guy to go. And that's where I timed out. But Baron has the rest.
Yeah, I mean, I could shoot you, tap you over so you can continue, or how do you want to work that?
I'll continue. Yeah, shoot me the tech view.
Sure. I just want to say as well, onto that, I don't know if it was planned, but cranking left was absolutely the right call to make because that brought you closer to Puma, and so. I mean, the decision there, so cranking left will bring you closer to Puma. The cranking right brings you closer to Leopard, which we were kind of already thinking about flexing into Cap. But in that,
that was what I briefed. I briefed flexing, cranking right as the default, but then when I saw the presentation, I cranked left instead.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I missed that. So yeah, you notice how I mean that was a debriefing note from yesterday. How they're kind of in the echelon right there. So you want to crank to get to remove that azimuth. Yeah, good stuff. And then of course that brings you closer to Puma, which are the ones that are because they're pushing early because they're slow.
Okay, here we go. So, looking through this here, same deal. That guy dies, we get DCS'd. Evaluate the shot here. Yeah, looks good. You even up. This guy is kind of climbing to meet you. You have the definite energy advantage. Yep, overall good shot. And he's beating it. One thing here is I would have gone straight at him, so you have the maximum radar azimuth range to be able to find anything else that pops up. But yeah, this is okay too. Yep. All right, that's good.
There's everything.
That's it.
You crashed out, yeah. Oh,
I just wanted to make a note. I briefed Baron where to look, and it was communicated that the Cougar flight will take over the cap for time being.
Okay, that makes sense.
I used the cheat, so I found logs on the server that the second Vulcan was dead, and told Rich to announce the end of the cap. So this in the end was my play, not necessarily the Baron play altogether.
Okay, got it. Cool.
So yeah, I mean, unless anyone else wants to show tap you or kind of walk through their flight, I don't know if Tokyo, you want to take the stage, or are you just happy to have it over?
No, it was. I was tumbleweed for a lot of it, so it was kind of just all of us working together. Pretty casual comms when they weren't arguing about VTubers.
Oh my god.
Jack brought it up, not me.
No, yeah, it went pretty smoothly with the exception of Brief getting shot down, unfortunately. But overall,
Yeah, like the fucking stupid bitch.
Oh, fugger.
All right, so for the missile. All right, yeah, Tokyo, appreciate you stepping up to the plate on this one and leading that flight, especially with all that admin going on. Like, that's not easy. So I mean, it's totally understandable. Your head's on fire.
Yeah, it was a lot of it was just me trying to pay attention to something else and then forgetting to check my speed properly. So
yeah, welcome to
sorry about that brief. Sorry about the also bad turn when I turned the wrong way and then had to turn back the other way and almost hit you, I think. But
it's all good.
Yeah, brief.
Sweet. So yeah, I mean, kind of repeating myself at this point, but again, a lot of issues today. As I mean, I'm going to go research this and figure out what the deal is. But again, everyone, was mature. No one started freaking out. Oh my God, the world is ending. Everyone got on with it, and and only because of that were we able to actually complete mission objectives. If people started to break down, I guarantee you that we wouldn't have got there in the end. So again, well flown out there by everybody, despite all the issues. Alrighty, we'll wrap it up there. I'm going to be still knocking around for an hour or so if people have any last-minute lingering issues or questions or whatever. But other than that, everyone's dismissed. Good flying, and better luck next time, hopefully.
All right. I'm going to step off. Thanks for putting this together, Rich. Appreciate it.
Yeah, it's always all good. You take it easy, Baron.
Yeah, bye.
See ya.
Yep.
Yeah, at least from
I go to. I sleep. Goodbye.
Yeah, Tora, it's had a long day. Yeah, take it easy, Tora.
See you, Tora. At least from my perspective, that was pretty fun because it was the fast run to get the bombs off before the SA-11 came back.
Yeah. Oh no, absolutely. I mean,
yeah, A-10s were like just bombing through the canyon, and the crash happened. It's like, no.
Tokyo discovered the usefulness of a Wizzo today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's it when your brain's on fire, right? I mean,
yeah,
having
with the rumor and stuff, I'm like, oh, hey, can you change the steer point to this? And
I mean, it
happens, and I'm like,
it just
oh,
happens.
Nice.
I know, right? It's so nice.
There was like a little bit of a moment where it because Jack wasn't like fully bound for Wizzo stuff, so
yeah.
I was like a little bit on our initial turn in, a little bit lost on where the targets were, but it worked out. I did eventually find.
Turns out that A-10 flight plans can only hold 40 waypoints.
Oh.
I lucked out that I could just delete the
Oh,
the
that worked.
everybody waypoints, and I had enough room to plug in the last of my waypoints.
Well, I mean, now you know the limit, right?
Yeah. Doesn't mean that those waypoints don't exist. I just had to delete the front end and add the back end in.
Oh, well. Yeah, I mean, this is it. Problems will arise, and, this is it. We need to deal with it.
Yep. Core is harm required on someone's microwave over here.
Rich, with which version did you create the mission?
So mission was created with the last 2.8 patch, and today, I basically rebuilt the mission today to factor in the bigger player count. I don't know, man. I'm gonna look into it. I think we'll wait for a couple of, if we do anything large scale, in say a couple of weeks' time, we'll probably wait for a patch before we try again. I mean, everyone's having these issues. So Tact, for people who are watching Tact, I mean, they had people getting kicked left, right, and center. At least for us, it's all good. I mean, they're playing for real keepsies, right? So at least here, it's just, hey, mission didn't go too good, but we can learn some stuff. Like, yeah, they're on the tournament ladder, so. Yeah.
Thanks for putting up with all the crap.